You can either put these in a little bit of olive oil on top of the stove and get them nice and crusty, or you could put them in the oven and bake them. And after you do, Ryan's done some, they look like this, see? Nice and hard. And now we're ready to put that beautiful kale topping on it. So, what do we do?
So first up, this is some kale from our family farm. And so what we want to do first is get it off the rib right there.
Yes.
That's the most tender part.
Okay.
I'll show you my trick. You can show me yours.
Okay.
So what we usually do is just kind of grab the base here, keep it nice and rustic. It's not going to be beautiful linear lines. Strip it all the way up to the top.
I learn something every time. I just kind of like peel it right along the rib, see?
I like
just
that way
like
too.
that. That's it. Okay, so how much do we need?
We need about 1 cup of chop.
About a cup, don't you think?
I think so.
Okay.
One interesting thing that you could do if you're short on time, you could put the pancetta, which is coming in first right now.
Okay, so that's unsmoked Italian bacon.
And you
pancetta.
can put the onions.
Oh, you're putting everything in at one time.
If you're short on time,
that's
you
a
can
good
sweat
idea.
everything down at the same time.
Okay.
If you have the time, you could do the pancetta first, let that crisp up, then the onions, then the garlic.
Okay.
But if you're short on time, you're just going to sweat everything and let it all render out together.
Oh, good. So the onions, the garlic, and the pancetta.
You got it.
Wonderful. This is going to be really, really tasty.
Yeah, and what's great with this is it's a nice hearty starter.
Yeah.
And it doesn't take long to make.
No. This is something anybody can do, really, because you can find kale. There's no problem finding kale.
So we're just going to give this just 1 minute so these onions are starting to be a little translucent.
Okay.
And then we're going to just pop the rosemary stems. So we want the oil in there.
Yeah.
So we're going to just take the full stems. I'm going to take them out later on.
Okay.
We're just going to build everything right on top.
So just about a minute for this, and then we're ready to go? Okay,
Then we're going to throw this kale, put everybody in the pool. So we're just going to, we're ready for the kale.
All right.
Let's put the kale in.
Okay. Is that enough?
Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we're just going to give the kale a quick stir, just let it get some of that pancetta fat
Yes.
just in there. Then
Really
we're just going to
flavor that.
put the chicken stock right on top and let it cook the kale.
Okay, and that's going to take, what, 10 minutes maybe?
10 minutes tops.
Okay. So we're just going to let that cook down, uncovered.
We can do it uncovered if you want to, again, if you're short on time again,
Yeah.
you can speed up this process by putting a lid on it.
Okay. All right, so now you're going to add cannellini beans. Those are very Tuscan.
You got it.
And you can get them in a can, rinsed really well, right, Ryan?
Absolutely.
Or you could get dried beans and soak them, but you'd have to do that overnight. So this is an easier way to go. So you rinsed off all the beans, right?
You got it. So
Yeah.
these in the can, just give them a quick rinse.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
Okay. So now what? They go
All right.
in.
All the kids in the pool.
Okay. Okay. All the kids in the pool. All the beans in the pool. Okay.
You got it. So just give them a coat right here.
Yeah.
And then just let, because these things are already, the canned beans are already cooked.
Right.
So we're just going to let these guys just go another couple minutes.
Okay.
5 minute tops will incorporate all the flavor.
Okay.
So the beans are cooked down
Yeah.
and incorporated in there. So the only thing we want to do is just get all this rosemary stems just out of there. So we're
Okay.
going to just pull this guy. Easier said than done.
Okay.
Right out here.
Yeah.
And then, so what we want to do is just, these beans have already been cooked a couple times now. So we want to mash up just about half of them. And we'll do it in this pot. It will save a lot of mess. So
I
you just take a
love this.
blunt end.
Who needs a machine?
Exactly. You just take a blunt end of a rolling pin.
He's right.
Or if you've got a potato masher, go ahead.
Yeah, that's a good
That's going to
idea.
make it go
Okay.
faster. But we just do that.
Because you want to leave some texture in there too, right, Ryan?
You got it. Beans are that
Yeah.
great thickener.
Oh, they are.
All right, it's time to plate this.
It got really thick too, so it's great. It'd be perfect on top of the bread.
I think so. Why don't I plate a couple of these? Do
Yep.
you want to, those backyard farms tomatoes I love. Would you mind chopping a few of those and we'll
I
just garnish
would
on top?
love to cut them.
Awesome.
Cut up some of those. Okay. So now you're going to plate this, on this dish. Okay, good. So
You
I'll
got
just
it.
do a couple.
We want this to cool down just a little bit. So hot beans on top of the bruschetta
Yeah.
won't work. The tomatoes right here, it's okay that they're.
It kind of dresses them up nicely too.
You got it.
Okay, that's a great first course, I think. What do you think?
I think that's perfect.
I think it's lovely, ready to eat.